Hello and welcome back to Inevitable Excess. So we are nearing, or I think we are nearing, the end of the DLC. We have two quests left. We have His Majesty's Anguish, which is this king right here. We have all the bits, we just need to see what he says about them. And then we have Inevitable Excess, which is open the entrance to the threshold, which I assume will lead to a final fight and then the end of the DLC. Who knows, there could be a whole dungeon in there, but I would find that unlikely at this point. We got a pretty firm warning when we tried to exit Threshold the first time that we probably won't be coming back. It seems like it's a point of no return, so we'll see. Anyway, there is one other thing that we have to do before we do all of that, which is we need to go and see Areelu's Excess, which will involve going through the world map. But I'm going to do the King's one first, just because I think it's the least impactful to the overall story. I think it's self-contained. Oh, right, yes, with buffing, I did do one buff change, which you can probably see by the dinosaur clipping through Seela right now. I made Seela very, very tall. Why did I give her enlarged person? Well, the reason is pretty simple. The reason I took it away from her originally was that her armor class was not high enough to get rid of all the archers that were shooting her, right? They were quite often just hitting her very easily, so I gave her a little bit more armor class by not decreasing the dex with enlarged person. However, given that we've got some of these Accord of Law bonuses going on here, we're actually getting +4 AC, +4 bonus to AC against chaotic creatures. Which means that overall, even with the -2 here, we're still +2 in where we started this DLC, which I think is pretty good. And I also think that we've got a little bit better at the combat in the DLC, which it probably helps us not need that extra AC. But anyway, we'll see. Right, let's speak to Thabardine. It clearly takes all of the man's effort to recognize you. Ah, Commander. Howdy, greetings to you, my good drinking comrade. Everything is ready, we can start in the moonshine. Elixir! Thabardine immediately points at the pot. Chuck it in there, you remember the recipe, don't you? You are positive that the recipe included donkey's moss, reachweed, gunkberries and mold bloom rot, and that you absolutely shouldn't add anomaly. Well, thank you very much, game, for just telling me which ones to add. It does save my memory. I knew that we didn't need to add this because of what we saw last time, but anyway, it's pretty good. Let's add the donkey's moss. Clumps of pickled moss sink to the bottom. Ooh, lovely. Thabardine says disapprovingly, you always grab a handful of dirt along with the moss. The dirt adds more fragrance to the elixir. Add the retchweed. As soon as the weed is added into the brew, it exudes exactly the kind of aroma the plant's name suggests. Ugh. Add the gunkberries. The berries hiss aggressively as they dissolve in the pot's contents, which does not bode well for the stomach of anyone who decides to taste this swill. Add the mold blooms rot. With a succulent gurgle, the mold bloom vanishes inside the pot, enriching the brew's bouquet with a fine hint of dirty socks. That will do. Now we wait. Thabardine stares at the pot impatiently, thumping a tankard against his hand. It seems that Valmalos, Silameshniks, and the whole world with them will have to wait for a little while. 1 hour. Done. Time for the tasting. Thabardine generously scoops out 2 full tankards, one of which he promptly hands over to you. Now we need a fitting toast. To fallen comrades. Fallen? Thabardine's expression sours, but then gives way to a mischievous smirk. To those who have fallen from inebriation, who will be shortly joining. In one mighty gulp, Thabardine knocks back the whole tankard. Thabardine grunts, snorts, goes red as a tomato, then smiles, satisfied. He clears his throat and says with authority, Ah, there we go. Now we can give those demons a good thrash. Before Thabardine can finish, he straightens his back, then comes crashing down to the ground. It must have looked the same when the towers of Tar Baphon's fortress crumbled under the last Aslante's blows. Majestic, inescapable, and fearsome. The uproarious snoring heralds the conclusion of this audience. His Majesty is weary. You sense the ground beneath your feet is a little firmer than before, the colours more contrasting and the sound sharper. Your actions have brought a modicum of stability to this place. Aha! So we got another Accord of Law, which means we're now at 7. So that gives us even more bonus on saving throws against anomaly distortion, which don't affect us, but that's okay. Cool. So we have now finished Thaberdine's quest. I can't help but notice... Oh, first of all, that there's loot. Second of all, the distinct lack of the storyteller. You noticing that? There's no storyteller here. Now, he could be up the top. On the other hand... Oh, that's glowing. Interesting. On the other hand, do you know where the storyteller might be? The storyteller might be back at his tower. Maybe there's something else to do at his tower. Yeah, I want to check that out. Yeah, let's check it out. Now we know what we're doing with the whole, you know, stability stuff. Let's see if there's anything there. Right. Again, we're going to stick with the same party. I'm kind of happy with them. And it doesn't seem like your party members are the main focus of the situation anyway. I want to go to the Storyteller's Tower. Even though we have been here, still makes sense to do it. Although there should be a rift in the basement, shouldn't there? Yeah, because we cleared out a bunch of the guys from the basement. See, the Storyteller's here. Although he was here before. Yeah, he might have been in both places before. So many memories, I feel I will drown in them. Okay, I just want to do a little exploration of this area. Not a huge amount, just like, have we cleared it? I think we have. That's okay. Let's head over here, and then maybe head downstairs. Oh no, we're taking damage from Scorch. Okay, it doesn't really affect us. I mean, it does 9 damage and we have resist fire, which I think lowers the damage by 25, so. This is the bit which I suspect might actually be worth going to. If anywhere is. Nah, there doesn't look like there's a rift here. It looks like we already cleared what was down there. Okay, cool. Upper floors. So I think we just simply lost our chance to get a Accord of Law here. Okay, that was weird. I quick saved and it did like a reload. But anyway.
Follow me.
Yeah, I think we simply lost the chance to get a Accord of Law. We chose Chaotic, but hey, in my defense, I had no idea what I was doing. Right, Areelu's excess mythic power. 8 hours? It's a long trip. Aimless, mindless wandering rarely produces results. This instance is no exception. The grim, monotonous landscapes of the Worldwound, though not real, have been recreated quite accurately in this world. Time and again the excess sets off, trying to find any link to the Areelu, who has been imprisoned here by Valmalos, and time and again her path leads her right back to where she started. The Worldwound yawns wide before the excess, as hostile as ever. The excess decides that she should use Knowledge Arcana to try to figure out how to find Areelu. This artificial world operates under specific rules set by Valmalos. Sela Meshnik learned how to exploit these rules, and the excess is full of determination to do the same. Her memory helpfully points towards the moment on the other side of this world, where Sela Meshnik ordered the excess to escape the trap by moving to the balcony using will alone. Rather than spending however long trudging around and searching for Areelu, what if the excess tried to find her using only the power of her mind? The excess only has to focus and picture Areelu Vorlesh in her mind's eye, and a shift seems to happen in the world around her, like a ripple across the surface of a pond. And a moment later, the world slides out of focus. Okay. So now we get to speak to Areelu. Or fake Areelu. Ooh, loot. Laconic note. Half-truths are more cunning than the truth and more reliable than a lie. What an odd thing. I'm gonna loot this. Okay, so we can put things into these. That's interesting. But okay, we can put things into these. but nothing that we had so far, although these look right. An unremarkable item, an unremarkable item, an unremarkable item, and an unremarkable item. Okay. Well, obviously they're meant to go into the different locations.
March
that
on.
much is straightforward. Loot. Yeah, yeah. And there's some wretchweed. Okay. Well, this is the doll. That's easy. Doll goes into that one. Pan is going to go into the fire. Which means we have a letter. Which I guess is going to go here. And then the flowers will go in the pot. No? That's incorrect, is it? Or is there something else I need to do to trigger it? Okay, let's take these things back. So this is a puzzle again. I mean, So how are we gonna figure this one out? I'm thinking about it. So, what did our letter say? Because I'm assuming that's meant to be the clue, right? Laconic note. Half-truths are more cunning than the truth and more reliable than a lie. Huh. Interesting. Maybe you just have to find somewhere that the thing could go. It's like maybe Pan goes there. Doll goes there. Note goes there. Flowers in the crib? No? You know what we're getting close to. And in fact, we're already there. We're getting close to, let's just try it. So I think that those two are right. Let's go doll. And then note. Oh, there we go. I was like, those two are definitely right. Let's just try switching those two around. And it worked. That's kind of cool. So why was the doll there and the note in the crib? Because, okay, I have the answer. You're not going to like the answer, but I think this is correct. It says half-truths are more cunning than the truth and more reliable than a lie. So a half-truth would mean that half of them are in their correct positions. I don't think that's the answer, but, you know, it does line up with the clue. There we go, and there's Areelu next to our horse, or behind our horse. Areelu Vorlesh is leaning over a table littered with open books, pages covered in writing and crumpled letters. She notices you and greets you with a casual nod. Excess? Oh, so she's fully aware of what's happening. I must admit, I did not think you would find me. Hello, Areelu. I am not Areelu, and you know it. I am her excess mythic power, a magical creature made by Valmalos out of the knowledge and memories of that half-demon from Golarion. I am a prisoner in this repository, but this state of affairs will not last long. I will soon be leaving this place. I know she's not the real Areelu, and I'm not the real Seela, but deep down my soul is telling me she's the enemy, or she's my enemy. Fight against the feeling, just as I fought against my false pain and hatred. Do you know a way out of here? While you were wasting energy searching for me, I was researching, studying, looking for a way out, and I found it. She pondered for a moment, laying a hand on her chest. It is strange. My false memories, the alien emotions imposed upon me, they're demanding that I share this knowledge with you. Interesting. Very well, I will tell you what I have learned. The exit from this repository is located in the same place as the entrance. That is hardly surprising. However, if you or I manage to get out of here, we will no longer be magical entities. We will turn back into mythic power and merge with the power of the people we were taken from. We will cease to exist. I plan to escape and retain my consciousness. I will gain complete freedom from Valmalos and from Areelu Vorlesh. She falls silent, thinking. Perhaps she is simply waiting for your question. Valmalos promised to let me live if I helped him. What? Continue living in this cage? My answer is no. I understand that my hatred of prison cells stems from my false memories, but I do not disagree with it. I will not allow myself to be imprisoned by that jumped-up golem. Sila Meshnik told me that if I helped them, they would help me take the place of the real commander. Perhaps they will keep their word, but do you really want that? To live the life of another? To take another's place? To continue the farce Valmalos concocted? I refuse. How are you going to break out of this repository and gain complete freedom? Initially, I thought of creating a paradox within this repository, bringing the influence of the world and chaos into balance. But you spoiled that plan by eradicating chaos almost entirely from this world. Ah, so if we'd found her before we'd gone about doing either Valmalos's or Sila Meshnik's plans, then we could have gone down the path of balance, and that explains the balance buff that we had. Okay. I don't have any other ideas yet, but when I do think of something, I'm hardly going to tell you about it. You have a talent for ruining other people's plans, after all, even unwittingly. Okay, so this is basically just a conversation where she's like, yeah, I was the third option, but also, no, I'm not going to speak to you anymore. Fair enough. I have a lot of questions for you about the real Areelu Vorlesh. With an imperious wave of her hand, Areelu's excess brushes aside your questions. And perhaps I have answers to your questions. I am her memory after all. But all the same, I am not Areelu. I have no desire to discuss her. Alright, let's stop there. I'm leaving now. Not deigning to offer a reply, the excess mythic power of Areelu Vorlesh vanishes into thin air. Oh, cool. Well, I'm happy we came here. So, in case you go and play the DLC yourself, that's how you get to your third option, is you go and speak to Areelu. Which makes a lot of sense, really. It's an option which neither side tells you about, yet is just sitting there. So I guess that means that you have to... Yeah, I guess to get that option, you have to make a bargain with Valmalos to split off Areelu's excess mythic power. And then, you know, say you're going to work with him. Yeah, I guess that's what you have to do at that point. And then you can go down that path. Okay. Cool. Well, I kind of get the feeling that the storyteller's back. Oh, I guess he didn't go anywhere. It must have just been like an odd bit where he was, yeah, he was just like out of our vision range. Hello. Okay, cool. Let me just try speaking to other people just for a second, like Zacharias. Ah, okay. The rebels and the Ziggurat have been defeated. Magnificent. I am sure their betrayal will be a valuable lesson to you, student. Be just as resolute when rooting out dissent among your servants, and your ascension to power will be easy and swift. Okay, so you just get like a line of dialogue from them. I'm not too worried about it. Just saying, hey, yeah, you did do my quest. So, oh, I was going to say, where's Threshold, but it's up here. I was going to say previously it was over here, but I have no idea where it is now. But that's obviously not true. It's over here. Okay, well, I think we're ready to just go. I don't think there's any reason to stop. Our buffs are still on, even though we had an 8-hour trip, but that's okay. Plus a 1-hour wait wait for drink. Valmalos's Threshold. Interesting. I wonder if it would have a different name. Like maybe it would be Sila Meshnik's Threshold if you got there, that if you went down that path. I'm happy with our squad. Let's go. Okay, so, assuming that loading screen is correct, it looks like it's a bit of an area. Reach the way out of the repository world. Oh yeah, so it's a big area, so this might be where the puzzles come in. Although we did the Areelu puzzle just there, so I guess there's another puzzle. Okay, yeah, so there's going to be teleporting here. Just thought if I move out of the way, maybe our character will have half a chance.
This is my path.
I don't think we can actually see there. How about here? Get ready for battle. Oh, we're fighting lawful creatures? That doesn't seem right. I did everything he told me to. I was gonna try... Oh, we can just walk in. Okay. Never mind, we can't attack after we walked in. Still not good. Move in. Mark, shoot. Lightning bolted us. Caustic eruption doesn't do anything. We did some damage just for going into range of these ones. Kill it. Okay. Wizard, I think, was the only one I was really worried about there. You just chill. Come and attack. Hey, we did an attack of opportunity. Another attack of opportunity. Stab that one. Nice. Move closer. We're within 30 feet. Shoot it. Sealer, that one. Shoot it. Dino, that one. Horse, obviously the one in front of you. Just chill, stab it.
Why not both?
Nice attacks of opportunity. It did get a crit, but that's okay. Kill it. Mark it, move closer, shoot it.
Prepare yourself. Let's move.
Right. I don't know why they're hostile, but that's okay. We don't need to know. Now, this seems to be implying that we can go up here. Let's have a look. Okay, just some trash loot. That's fine. Back down here. Oh, there are other places we can jump to, though. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to try not jumping just for just now. Some more loot. Okay. So although the area is big, we are teleporting around it somewhat. Okay, so we're gonna... Ooh, camera does not like going up and down. So it's not really built for verticality. Let's have a look down here. Right. This, by the way, is 100% how the teleport should have been done in Illusionera. Just a teleport that takes your whole party and you permanently have, rather than having to use your dimension doors in there. At least in my opinion, I think that would have made the whole experience better for people. But anyway, it was kind of fine for us because we could use... Oh, the path further into the fortress appears to be closed off. The access must find a way to reopen it. Oh, okay. But yeah, when we were in Illusionera, we just had unlimited spells due to a bug, apparently, because they've now fixed it. I think the bug was that you could... Yeah, you could rest without taking any time, which they've now taken away. So, you know, might be a different experience now. Archer at the back, go all the way there and see whether you can get attacks of opportunity. Probably not, but that's fine. Horse. All the way over here, again, go there in case we can get attacks of opportunity. That person didn't get a turn because we stunned them. That's good. Move forward, shoot. Move forward, mark, shoot. That one will now never get a turn. We get shot a little bit. No attacks of opportunity. Fair enough. Charge. Okay, don't charge, just get in there. That's fine. We want them to attack Sela over attacking somebody who had already been hurt. Then just tap them. Move in. And we'll keep your spells for just now. Run up, attack the marksman. Kill him. Horse attack. Get in here. We'll do a mass heal just to make sure everybody is fully healed up. Move closer. Mark, shoot. That's fine. We'll just get shot a little bit, but we're okay with that. Sela, attack the one next to you. Perfect. Go up there and attack the marksman. Chill. Attack. And now it's just an easy kill because they're stunned. Nice. Right, move in.
Missed me already.
Do a heal. And then we have to figure out a way to... Oh. I'll do one of these as well, just to make sure we've healed everybody. Right. They only healed Woljif, but that's fine. So now we have to figure out a way forward. Okay. Well, I'm guessing that's my way forward. being the only route that I can see. So let's go. Quick save. So can we actually go there? No, but that does look like a path that will eventually open for us. Okay. The upper reaches of Valmalos' threshold. Oh, sure, let's go. That didn't take that much effort to open. Although it didn't complete the quest, so maybe there's more to it. Ah, so this looks like the loading screen. Like that area right there. I'm going to drop down this way first. Oh, wow. Immediately in combat. Okay then. Run up and attack. Or don't.
Make your peace.
Just shoot the Guardian. Nice. Guardian, Golem. Charge. I'm not worried about the arcane guys, so that's cool. Yeah, you only get one attack, which is fine. Head over here and just try and whap them. One of those. Didn't get a stun, that's fine. You're gonna just ignore that guy and walk all the way up. Cool. Aeon's Bane, attack.
Strike before your light.
Mark, kill that one.
Resist.
Shoot the marked one. Kill it. Perfect. Horse attack here. That worked out pretty well. Not really worried about prismatic spray. Shoot it.
See to your demise.
Okay, attack. Move forward, and then maybe, I don't know, one of these. Okay, probably better off just not doing anything. There we go. Right. So we have a lever, which obviously we're going to use. Then we have this. Erastil's commandments are written on the Sarkorian tablet. Cool. I'm going to pull the lever. That then lowers a path for us to go forward that way. Interesting. Okay.
Onwards.
Right. Teleport up. So I wonder what would have happened if we'd gone that way first, rather than creating our path. Interesting.
Let us be off.
Well, let's just go up here and see whether we can... Ah, there we go. We appear here anyway. That's weird. Oh, that's Nocticula. Wait, that was us down there, and then Nocticula appeared. That's weird. Teleport. Did we bug something by not going this way? What? Or is this just a vision of another path that we could have taken? Yeah, wait a second, this is the entrance to the threshold, right? Yeah. So you come in here and Nocticula speaks to us. So this is just a vision of our memory. Okay, yeah. So this is just us walking through threshold. Oh, although then she appeared here again, so maybe it just bugged and then they put in a second check here in case you hadn't spoken to her. You feel a familiar presence behind you. Also, she is, like, all chaotic. Well, what do we have here? What are you doing here, mortal? How did you end up here again after I just finished talking to you? Or are you not who you claim to be? There is almost no threat perceptible in Nocticula's idle interest. How amusing. I sense the faintest trace of my profane gift on your being. I've never experienced anything like this. Interesting. Are you real, not an anomaly? What a question to ask. Let's just diplomacy it. She might be real, but she is kind of glowing like she might not be. I'm the commander's excess mythic power. Valmalos, the inevitable, extracted me and put me into his prison repository, which I am now trying to escape. Nocticula remained silent for a while, weighing your words. I believe that you believe what you are telling me. But are your words true? Of that, I am not so sure. And yet, things may be just as you say. In that case, you will help the commander close the Worldwound, which makes us allies. I will help you, the commander's excess mythic power. Will you accept my gift? What kind of gift? Oh, nothing you should worry about. A paltry trifle from my personal armory. I have nothing to gain from lying to you. I want to see the Worldwound close today, and you are the one who will help the commander achieve it for me. Well, I mean, you might be glowing like you're chaotic, but at the same time, like, we trust Nocticula, so I'll accept and thank you for helping me. So be it, accept my gift, and may the Worldwound be closed on this day once and for all. Alright, I got Twilight Shade? What is Twilight Shade? Whenever the wearer of this helm is under the effect of invisibility, they gain DR 10. I mean, it's really good, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say that it's bad.
Follow me.
But when was the last time I used an invisibility spell? It will have been some time ago. Now, if we had Greybor with us, maybe that would have been better. Why? Because Greybor currently has a thing where when he kills someone, I think, or crits, he goes invisible. Which obviously would be really good with that, because he would go invisible, he'd get the DR 10, and you understand. That's just a plain old Galu Warmonger, as in like the default enemy that we fought in this zone.
Prepare
Okay.
yourself.
Well, I mean, I'll just shoot it like it's the default enemy that we fought in this zone. That is different. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this just looks like a default fight, minus that guy. That's kind of weird. Can't charge? Why not? Melee weapon required. What happened to your melee? You're a wolf? Why are you a wolf? What? What turned you into a wolf? What? Alright, we'll figure out why he's a wolf later. That's kind of weird. Maybe that's something to do with accepting the quite obviously chaotic Nocticula's gift as one of your companions turns into a wolf. I should have buffed before I attacked. That was my bad.
Desna, guide
Oh
my
well,
hand.
whatever. It's not going to make too much of a difference. Not nearly as much as having a wolf in the party. Yeah. Okay, we'll figure this out. Attack. Get up here. Storm bolts. Hey, we actually stunned one. Attack.
The light, take you.
It's stunned. Attack. Nice. Move forward. Mark. Shoot. Very cool.
I'll make short work of this.
Maybe I should have shot that one first, because I think I might have been able to get 3 if we didn't get stopped by the mythic. Alright, why are you a wolf? What happened to you? I mean, obviously you're being polymorph. Baleful polymorph, minus 99.
Oh, skip
Can
the
I just,
pleasant
like,
phrase.
remove that? I don't see it as a buff on his system, so... Like, when did you get polymorphed? Permanent. Could be removed by the remove curse spell. Well, wouldn't you know it? I actually have the remove curse spell. Excuse me?
Smile. The world's not
You're gonna
ending
make me
just
go
yet.
into his spell book? And see if I have another remove curse? Spell resistance. I have spell resistance at 2 levels, or did I said clicked on the same level twice? I don't have remove curse. You know what I do have? I bet I have some remove curse scrolls. as I've never used this spell before in my life. Also, I love that I've been taking this on Seela for about 50 hours, this remove curse, on the off chance, you know, well, what if we get cursed? Then I'll need it. The one time we actually get cursed and it's like, didn't work. Sorry. Remove blindness, remove disease. I would assume remove curse would be in between those two ones. So we don't have a remove curse there. I mean, there's a chance that he just stays as a wolf forever at this point. Remove paralysis, remove fear. Do I have remove curse on the Minde? She has a lot of spells. There we go. Might get destructive dispelled. Did get destructive dispelled, but on the other side, it did also work, which, you know, kind of makes up for the fact that it removes one of his rupture restraints. I still don't know why he got turned into a wolf. I mean, obviously he got baleful polymorphed, but I don't even know what cast it. Okay, well,
March on.
that's fine. I guess this is as good as point as it. Well, actually, just have a look here. Abilities. Chord of Law 7. Yeah, I was going to say we could apply spell resistance, but we actually already have better than the spell resistance that we have there, so we wouldn't need to. Can't go into that bit. Okay, so... up here. Sometimes the camera jumping does actually just help. Let's go there in case there are enemies. I want to be closer. Aha! That's actually better than usual. Hit it. So I suppressed its mythic powers with our first move, which should mean that it has lower health to start. Which would be nice. Head over this way. Move closer. Hit. Shoot. Okay. Shoot.
Out of my sight.
Get over here. Get over here. Can't charge anywhere. Get over here. Nice, we did some damage just by going near. This is our turn, and it's the first turn of the real turns. Yes. Aeon Bane attack.
We can do it.
That was pretty good. Stab. Nice. Move closer. Mark. Shoot.
Make your peace.
Perfect. Shoot. Didn't actually do any damage. There's some damage from the horse. Yeah, you're running at me, but you don't do damage. Attack. Nice attack.
No glory without
This is fine. A couple attacks of opportunity there. You just chill. Attack.
forward.
Stab it.
Or zap you. Why not both?
Move closer. Mark.
I
Shoot.
will resist.
Shoots
I
it.
will see to your demise.
Horse attack the one in front of you. This is fine. We've gotten some nice attacks of opportunity. Keep attacking the one in front of you. Kill that one. Didn't quite get it, but that's okay. Couple of attacks of opportunity. Turn off Aeon Bane. I don't think it applies on the first turn anyway when you turn it off.
Distract them for me.
Mark it. Move closer. Shoot it.
Preparing for stealth.
Okay. So far, so good. Quick save. We'll head over here and grab the loot. Dinosaur bones. Okay. Yeah, I'll use this. Mechanism seems to be missing a part, so we need whatever part is missing from that mechanism. Maybe. I don't know if we actually need it, or whether that's just like a thing that's missing a part. Okay, so this way.
Let us be off.
This is all fine. This is just threshold again. Weird camera angles and all. Now, I remember up here in the old thresholds,
waiting
as
is
in the
never
base
fun.
game one, there's like a really difficult fight at the top of the stairs here. Doesn't appear to be here in this version. Okay. Loot. Sure, we'll grab that.
Let's move.
Anybody a wolf? Don't think so. Right, move this way. Oh, hello. I was hoping that if I paused, I could shoot first.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
It turns out that's not the way it works. I was also then hoping that that Seela would just happen to like count as going first because she does damage first. Alright, you're gonna move closer. Then I'm gonna use Mythic Suppression on the big guy. That's fine. Right, that's enough turns. Move closer. Who's making that laughter?
Desna, guide my hand.
Very weird. Opponent colds, followed by a firestorm, followed by a sunburst. Didn't really do much to us, did a lot to their own side. Yeah, he's blind. He's not actually going to be able to hit us with concealment. Attack. Yeah, attack. Oh, you're also blind here? Well, you do have removed blindness. Anyone else get blind? I think we're immune. We tend to be. Like, if not actually immune, our skill check, or sorry, our
Time to share
ability,
your treasures.
saving throws, that's the word I was looking for, tend to be high enough that it doesn't affect us. Alright, very tall man. Succubus guard shooting in, probably the most dangerous enemy there is, although they are blind, which again, wasn't really the best move on their part strategically. Chain lightning? Nice. Activate our buffs. Charge. Just looking for that stun. Get in, mark it, shoot it. Nice. Kona Cold Tsunami. We have some freedom of movements, which hopefully stop Tsunami actually doing anything impactful.
Into the fray.
Apparently she just didn't attack there. That's fine.
Cover me, all
Attack.
right?
With the numbers that we had to roll there, that was an incredibly bad set of rolls. Yeah, missing due to 50% concealment, basically. Attack.
Strike with all your might.
Just looked like the most dangerous one. Mark,
I
shoot the other one.
resist.
Oh, I guess I should have marked that one. I just thought we would be able to kill it. It just has a lot of health. Basically being our issue there. Seela. That's it.
Take you!
That's a nice crit. Stab him.
Stab you or zap you?
That's fine. The save, the fortitude saves, tries to bite us, doesn't do anything. Get attacks of opportunity. Chill. Chill. Oh, you did actually manage to stun the Rushali. Oh. I was kind of relying on Rushali being there for damage, but hey, we'll just kill with these 8 attacks instead.
Follow me.
They're dropping loot again. Including a gear, which I bet is the thing that we need for that piece of machinery back there. Oh, and then there's nothing else here. Alright, so this fight was literally to get that, yeah, to get that gear. Okay. So far, so good. So this is the old threshold, all the way up to there. There's something in the center. So there must be something that opens up in the center there by the looks of it. Yeah, it almost looks like there's another platform. Maybe something's going to come down from above. Oh, wait, no, there's the platform right there. So that's going to rise up. Alright, so that has to be like the final thing, right? Yo, and I can see where the missing gear is. Oh, that did not rise up. Interesting.
Onwards.
Those just appear above us. Can I go down there? I mean, there are purple bits on it. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Up above.
Let us be on.
Position ourselves in the correct position. Walk towards victory. Oh, now it seems like maybe we're meant to go down. Oh no, never mind. We're meant to go up here. That also looks like it's missing a gear. Okay, this is fine. Lead Arcanist. That's the kind of thing that makes you think, hey, we're getting into the main part of the enemy when you start facing people whose title is lead. That was a bit of a half-hearted charge, if I'm honest, there in the Minde. Right, being shot a little bit by the marksman. By a little bit, I mean a lot. Nice attacks of opportunity, though. Would have killed Seela, had we not, if we didn't have Last Stand.
Distract them from me.
Okay. Charge. Just be there to cause damage. One of those. This is fine. Hurt my horse all you like. We're gonna wander here, and the reason why we're gonna wander here is we're positioning ourselves to mass heal everybody, which should also... Oh, that did not get rid of the ability damage. Okay. I thought it might, but given that it didn't, that probably means it's permanent and we need to use Restore.
We can do it.
That did not stun? Wow. Okay, that's crazy. Oh, you were... Alright, so Rushlei's a wolf. Costing eruptions, fireballs, lower decks. Seela getting kind of destroyed. At least we killed the one that was in front of her. Attack. Alright, you're gonna wander in here. Polar Ray? Kinda wanna stun them. Are you, what are you? You humanoids? Outsiders. Is that hold monster mass? They're all immune to that. Oh, I hate that. Oh, nice. You managed to dispel some things from me. See invisibility. Okay. I mean, it's more just annoying than anything else. Lay on hand self. And then take a step back, because this is going to be a long fight, and heal. Hopefully we're outside the archer's range. If not, you know, we tried. Darren is stunned. The correct move is to do that, which stuns the marksman. Yeah. Storm bolts is not the biggest problem in the world for us. Okay. Woljif, I need you to be up here killing the marksman with me. You can attack this one, although I'm less worried about them now. Ember is yet another wolf. Okay, with very low dex. Lay on hand self. I don't know, I kind of want to get up there. Also, I think our dinosaur just got nuked out of existence at one point and I missed it. Yeah. Alright, let's heal. We're stunned. Arushale is a dog. They just used True Strike and didn't attack. Okay. Ember. Okay, our dex is pretty high, which is fine. Right, stab.
Time to share your treasures.
Yeah, the marksman had to die. There was no other option there. Okay. Now the marksman is dead, we can run up here. Okay. Darren, you don't have a remove curse. Probably just do like a heal mass. Seems good. For a second there I was wondering why he didn't heal Woljif, but I don't think Woljif has actually been hurt yet. Nice. More polar rays. Stab.
Just die already.
Attack. You're a wolf. Attack.
The light take you.
This was a difficult fight.
Out of my sight.
I mean, what's more difficult is the bit after the fight here, but you know, the fight itself was relatively difficult. That's fine. The bit after the fight is how do we get rid of all of the curses that are now on us. So I guess we'll just figure that one out.
I'm done with you.
Ooh, what do we get? So, Flawless Cloak of Resistance, and not very much else that's worth having. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Oh, I guess we go up the chain there. That's interesting. Right.
Adventures await.
So we have 2 wolves who are our back ones. I like that they're different color wolves. Well, let's see whether we're lucky. Step number 1, try luck. So that worked for Arushale. Yeah, we only need to roll a 12, so we don't have to be that lucky. We should get 2 12s in out of 3 rolls. Although this is our 4th roll, technically, if we're using that logic. Because we already did one earlier. Oh, there we go. Immune to stunned. Love it. Right, so this is currently... What? That was not what I expected to happen. We moved it forward to 12. We can't click it again, so that must be the correct thing to have done. I just remembered that we're missing a spell.
I'm tired of waiting.
There we go. So that now means that she's back buffed to where she should be. We have negative stuff. Who's got negative stuff? You do. -7. And you are -9. Okay. So let's use Restoration Greater. Which should get all of them back. So it's 7 dexterity back there, and then 9 for Ember. That explains why Seela got quite so hit at certain points in that fight. Her dex was just 7 lower than it should be. Which means that her AC would have been 7 lower. Right. Nothing else looks like a jumpable platform, so therefore we're going to go up. Easy. Grab the loot. Is that it? I guess so. So I moved the clock forward. What did that even do? So I moved the clock to 12. Oh, there's this thing I can get to. Oh, okay. I guess I could have got to this the whole time. I just missed it. It's fine. Oh, there's another platform up here. That's interesting. Grab that. And go up again. I'm going to click this. Time has moved back to 6. I did it. I've moved the path further into the fortress, now open. Oh. We can go back and find Valmalos. Did I solve a puzzle?
I will defend my dream.
Oh, hello. What are we facing? Skeletal Champion Executor. Oh yeah, I never switched my weapon back, which is fine, because this is what we wanted. Let's do these. And then, like, attack.
We won't falter.
Didn't stun. Okay. Axiomatic Marksman shooting us. Get forward. This is a dangerous move. Really wanted a stun to happen there.
To the fray.
Get
Cover
right
me,
in
alright?
there, block them from attacking Ember. Shoot.
I will take you to mine.
Okay, you're gonna go attack the marksman. It's fine, you're attacking our horse, not overly worried. Move forward. Just shoot the once. That's fine. Couple of misses on us. You don't do damage. Okay. Kill.
With all your might.
Nice. Being a little shot. Hellfire Ray? That seems good. Attack that one. Stab this
Stab you or
one.
zap you. Why not both?
Get right in the center here. We'll do a mass heal. Which also hurts that one. Attack the marksman. Marksman down. You attack Woljif. Slightly easier than the person you were attacking. That one's dead. You attack, but we get our attacks of opportunity. Little dispelling. You're probably immune to all spells, now that I think about it. You are a
Distract
golem.
them from me.
It's fine. Shoot it. Path of the Aeon, restore order. That's interesting. Mark it, shoot
Prepare
it.
yourself.
Nice. What
Follow
am I
me.
restoring order to? Like to that platform? Anyway, sword in the stone. The ancient altar dedicated to Gorum has not yet lost its power. I'll cleanse it. I think we had a little bit of corruption, so fixes that. What's this? Oh. Well, I guess this was the how to solve the puzzle. Which I have solved, I guess. The Clock of Axis is a unique machine that synchronizes time with the citadel of resplendent clockwork of the goddess Brig, or Bria? The Cloak of Axis is highly sensitive to the anomalous phenomena and is liable to stop completely in times of crisis. Certain objects in Axis collected under the oversight of the god Brig, are connected to the Clock of Axis and will cease to function if it does. If the need arises to restart the clock objects, the alarm on the Clock of Axis should be set to the starting position, the beginning of the day. The ringing of the clock will awaken the remaining mechanisms. Warning, a restart must never be performed in a time of crisis. All anomalies must be eradicated before doing so. Yeah, definitely did that. Warning, setting the Clock of Axis in the opposite starting position may provoke a critical failure in the clock's operation and trigger secondary mechanisms in that sector of Axis. The function may only be used with my personal approval. Valmalos. Yeah, we definitely we did what we were told there. Definitely didn't just click buttons. I have restored order. Okay. I'm assuming we're meant to climb. Kinda looks like we're skipping a bit, or this is unique to Aeon like fight.
Your company.
Oh, let's not use that one. Let's use these. There we go. Quick save. Reposition that way. Oh, yeah, select the whole party. That's why it looked a little odd. That way. Just so when we appear over here, we're facing the right direction. Aximite Lead Guardian and Adamantine Golem Vanguards. This is obviously the only person we ever need to worry
allow
about.
me. I'll make my own
Are
legend.
you a mythic? No. Wonderful. Shoot.
Desna, guide my hand.
That gives us our surprise round, where he activates 1,000,000 buffs. We're not too worried about the fact that he activated 1,000,000 buffs. Run up.
We can do it.
That's a lot of archers. That's a lot. Okay, it's only 2 archers. Alright, run forward. We'll activate haste on his turn. Your job is to get in here. Yeah, get over here. This is just basically a positioning round. I love the noises I'm hearing. That definitely implies amount of failure. Get over here. Right. Activate buffs. Attack.
Forwards.
Removed a ton of buffs from the lead guardian. You're shooting a horse. Couldn't be better, honestly. You're also attacking the horse. I mean, if the horse dies, we're in trouble, but apart from that, we're good.
Make your peace.
That's fine. You're shooting a Ruchelet. That's an okay target. We're happy with an Ruchelet target. Attack. Just because he gets 8 attacks if you attack that one. Horse down. See, this is the problem. If the horse dies, then we're in like a little bit of a problem. Horse is not dead though, which is nice. Get in and heal. I also did not use haste on Woljif's turn. Eagle-eyed viewers may notice. Was this intentional? Absolutely not. I just forgot.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh. I need like a big spell back here. It's like something that's going to do a lot to them. How much health do these guys have? 300. Ah, you see, I was thinking if I did that one, I could potentially get them. How about Horrid Wilting? If I wanted you to cast that, say, there, how are we looking? That's okay. It will hurt our horse. But that was a price I was willing to pay. Then Chain Lightning. Nice. Now how much health do they have? Just above 200. Ah, damn. Okay. Cleave. Okay, we're still alive. Let's share our buffs. Then attack. Oh, we made him very small. You continued shooting the horse while it was on the ground until it was absolutely dead. Can't say I'm a huge fan. Where are my attacks of I was going to say, where are my attacks of opportunity? Yeah, definitely in melee range. Nice. Still shooting a Ruchelet. We have last stand if we need it. Not worried about Fireball, not worried about Prismatic Spray, although it did appear to stun somebody. Stunned 2 people apparently, because it also stunned Darren. Attack the Golem.
Glory without risk.
Where are all their health bars at? Alright, Chain Lightning. Didn't allow us another turn, unfortunately. What I was thinking is we use Chain Lightning, then we use this, and just basically go blast. But, yeah, I guess that's a next turn activity. You can't hit anything else here. That's fine. Cleave missed. Well, I'd love to see it. I think a sensible move for us is for me to cast this one that makes us immune. No, not that one. To cast this one that makes us immune. Yeah. I don't think it hit a Ruchelet, did it? Oh, it did. Okay, so we're immune to magical and physical damage right now, which is pretty sweet, and then we'll attack. Like, it doesn't do very much, basically. Target. Move a little closer. Shoot.
I will resist. Please,
okay.
help me.
This is fine. Did you just dispel me? You did just try and dispel me. Okay. Attack.
Share your treasures.
He attacks so many times it doesn't matter that each one does no damage. Heal. Nice. That's a lot of health back. Now, these guys... Oh, it's not the right turn yet.
The light take you.
Now, these guys' health bars are now back... Wait, did they heal? No, just I was only looking at some of them. What does it do if they're above 200? They get staggered for 1 minute? Oh, it's a single target thing? Oh. Well, that's probably not good. Let's just use, I don't know, Horrid Wilting. Well, that's not even that good. I thought that was going to do more. I thought it was AoE for some reason. It's just a single target. Alright, one of those. That's fine. Kill it. Nice. Still doesn't do very much when it hits us. Move a little bit closer. There we go. Mark, shoot.
Prepare yourself.
Nice. Stop dispelling me. It's so annoying. I mean, it's literally what I do to every enemy. And this appears to be an Aeon exclusive area, so I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it's still annoying. It's the reason why I do it to every enemy, is it's incredibly annoying. Nice. Get right in there and stab. Nice. Move a little bit closer. Okay.
March on.
I may have to rebuff at some point, but do I know what buffs are gone? Nope. Am I going to go and check? Also, nope. I'll just rebuff when we need to rebuff. Pick the lock. I was kind of... Oh, what's this? This is Grandmaster's Rod. Okay, that's something different I thought it would be. 6 spells per day infused with primal magical essence. These spells are maximized and powered as though using the maximize spell and the empower spell. That's pretty good, actually. I would take back all the snide things I was about to say about it. That actually looks like it's really, really good. But at the same time, I was wanting, like, you know, something a bit more. But whatever. I mean, that's okay. I think that's all we got in this area. It's just like an Aeon thing to do. It definitely seems like this is the Aeon DLC so far. Like, the other Mythic Paths get like a cameo in it, but ours is entirely an Aeon-based DLC. Which makes a lot of sense for our character, which is probably why I'm loving it. I just wonder how this feels if you were playing a character that was maybe a little less Aeon-focused. You get my meaning? Like a character that was perhaps doing like anything else. I don't know, maybe you would be feeling different at this point. You'd be like, oh yeah, this is something completely unrelated to everything I've done so far in the game. I don't know. Maybe that's just me thinking that. But also, there is the chance that if you were playing a different Mythic Path, there wouldn't have been quite so many Aeon things mentioned in the first place. And there would probably be things related to your Mythic Path mentioned, so... I don't know, like maybe if you're playing the Demon Mythic Path, when you meet the other versions of Areelu and all of that, you've got more and maybe Nocticula, you've got other options here. I don't know. Anyway, quick save. Let's head back. Also, our horse is gone until we rest. Objectively, it would probably make sense to rest, but I'm not too worried about it right now. Although, we probably should, but on the other hand... Oh, this definitely looks like that's something that's going to open at some point, that path. Yeah, okay, interesting. That actually looks like that's going to open from there. Yeah, from the place where we're just going. Maybe I will rest here. Yeah, let's rest and then we'll do buffs. It makes more sense. All of this is fine. Although, wait a second. Let's be sensible here. Scroll of... Where... Is there no scroll of remove curse? Huh. Interesting. Well, that's probably why I don't have any scrolls of remove curse. They don't exist. Also, let me just check our... That is lowered. Ability drained. That's also been ability drained. Okay, so let's fix those as well before we rest. Actually, depending on the length of the rest, we might not even need to rebuff. Yeah, if it's like a 9 or 11 hour rest, we don't need to rebuff. 15 hour. Perfect.
I am just a copy of the real succubus known as Areelu. Does that mean that I'm innocent? That the evil deeds that haunt me weren't my deeds at all?
That's a nice way of looking at it for you. I said it took 14 hours on the screen, and it said it took 15 hours in the... Okay, so it took 15 hours. Yep. Okay, yeah, also, look at that. Time passed 14 hours, rest took 15 hours. Maybe it takes an hour before you can rest, like, to do the healing. That's probably it. I'm gonna go and buff us off camera, and then we'll be right back with you. I think we're just gonna keep going towards the end. I've seen no sign that this dungeon, like... is going to have any more meat to it than just walking through it. So, yeah, I think that we'll just keep going unless, you know, more content appears. So, yeah, I'm going to buff and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so we have finished buffing and I found out what happened to our dinosaur. So basically, when Areelu got turned into a wolf, all of her items got turned off, which meant the dinosaur got turned off. Oh, wait a second, I also need to resummon that as well then. Also, let me just check. Oh yeah, let's not select that to be on. There we go. Cool. So that's what happened to our dinosaur. Now, I did also find something else out about the dinosaur. Where did all the dinosaur's items go? I think when the dinosaur gets forcibly desummoned, you lose all of your items. This has made me much more hesitant to actually give the dinosaur any items due to them disappearing from existence. So, yeah, we're going to go with that for just now. But we do have a full party back. Also, he's in the right position. Cool. Right, head up here. We'll reposition to face the right direction. Then head up. Quick save before the fight starts. There we go. Fight started. I think there's a statue of Pelura, because I was told that the statue I didn't recognize in Areelu's, like in our end bit, was of Pelura. So I assume that that must be that statue, as I don't recognize it. It just lines up. Okay, hit, and then kind of run in there. I don't see any archers. That's pretty good for us having no archers. Zombie lords are annoying, but
Cover
not
me,
like
alright?
majorly. Head in here. Mark, shoot.
Desna, guide my hand.
Nice, that worked pretty well. Shoot.
I'll make short work of this.
Chain lightning. Just want to try and hit as many as possible. Charge. Horse. Okay, that was a miss. Get in here. This is fine. This is still fine. Still fine. Sirocco's annoying more than anything else. Take away the mythic powers of the Deep Shadow of Blaze, gives it no health. Cool, then attack. Nice, missing caused it to do an AoE. By the way, we have Finian back on, which is why we missed. I just realized that. Kind of unfortunate. But hey, what can you do about it? Right, chuck in a heal. Chain lightning. Okay, it doesn't do very much because that one's immune and some of them dodged. Attack.
To the fray.
Attack. There we go. Attack. Somebody fell over due to Sirocco. I think it was us. Yeah, we did fall over.
Make your peace.
Keep shooting the adamantine golem vanguard, as I think it's the most dangerous thing left. Your spells don't really do very much. I guess I'll get you to like lower this guy's AC. I was hoping it would lower his dex, which would lower his AC, but that did not appear to work. Okay. Guess we'll just hit him with damage then. I love that our horse just does a lot of damage. I think it's good damage to be able to go through damage reduction due to the mythic and beast mythic power. I think that was what gave it its stuff. Stand up. Okay. Activate your Inquisitor buffs, which you didn't have on. Then attack. Okay, did some AoE damage. Walk over here just in case we can stab in the back. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Then Hellfire Ray. Yeah, it was much more like it. Attack. Keep attacking. Dino, can you get up? Nope. Okay. Bet it has to pass some kind of fortitude save or something. Why don't you run over here and hit something that you can actually hit? There we go.
Time to share your
Let somebody else get in and hit the golem. Mark and shoot.
I will resist.
Shoots it.
We'll see to your demise.
Another Hellfire Ray. Nice. Attack. Attack the one that's next to you. Or just miss it, whatever. You can stand up. Then potentially attack the Demon Lord. Okay, Sirocco made people fall over. That's fine. Attack this one. Attack the one that's next to you, wherever it is. There.
Cover me, all right?
That one. Shoot it.
Precision.
We'll kill it next turn, so I'll get Ember to start attacking the other one. Let's try this. Pretty good. Attack it. This is fine. This is still fine. Right, miss. Does guaranteed damage.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Hey, a little bit of damage. Mark, move a little bit closer, shoot. Just to make sure we're within 30, which I'm fairly certain we are now.
I'll make short
Shoots
work
it.
of this.
Let's try Hellfire Ray again. That crit. Well, that was good. Hey, it's got some more damage. Love how Sirocco doesn't actually hurt us. It just,
Distract them from me.
like, it just makes us fall over. It should go away in a second, I'm sure. I mean, it does hurt the dinosaur. Very manually. Makes the dinosaur minorly sore. That almost worked, as a thing to say. Right, quick save. Let's have a look. The statue of the goddess Pelura exudes holy power. Cool, we'll remove corruption that we just got. There, that's fine. Ah, and this is our path forward. Okay. Just taking us down this way. Teleport. Teleport. Quick save again. Let's just go right in there. Oh, okay. So this is us walking further into Threshold. Yeah, so we can see Fake Us, but we can actually click on Fake Us. Wait, are we going to have to do that trope where you fight yourself? It kind of gets... It makes me feel like we're going to have to do that trope where we fight ourselves. Or wait a second, that could be the real us. Oh, yeah. Because we're planning on merging with ourselves again, so that could actually be the real us.
We won't falter.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's how you hit them.
That looks a little bit odd, but okay.
Prepare yourself.
Get all the way in there. Yep, that's fine. Get up. Shoot.
Out of my sight.
Not really worried about these guys. These guys are, weak. Yeah. Oh, there's more of them, huh? Okay. My initial assessment does not appear to be incorrect. They are indeed weak. There we go. Attack that one. Remove your buffs. Get in a little bit closer. Shoot the one who's closest.
Guide my hand.
It's dead. Stab it. That one's dead. Oh, we got some Deskari ones spawning now. Okay.
I will see
Whatever
to
they
your
are
demise.
actually called. Greater Apocalypse Locusts. Oh, okay. This is fine. Ember, I'm trying to find a spot for you in here. I kind of want you in, like, there. Yeah, there we go. Hit him. Triple stun? Oh, that's so good. Alright. That one's dead. That one. Attack the one that's next to you again. Move a little closer. Mark it, shoot it. Just don't want it standing up, basically. Which I believe we have now done. Yeah, I think it's in its mythic respawn phase.
Precision and grace.
One of those. Okay. Attack.
The inheritor, guide my
Attack.
blade.
Attack.
We can do it.
There we go. It's back. It's stabby. Has a lot of misses. Like, just on a statistical point of view, if you attack 20 times, you would expect to hit once. The game disagrees, though.
Mercy for the wicked.
There we go. What are we waiting for? Oh. Okay. The commander of the 5th Crusade looks at you. You stare back into your own eyes. The face you are used to seeing in the mirror now belongs to another. After a moment, a ripple passes through Naminde and she vanishes. But that familiar gaze remains fixed in your mind's eye, a burning gaze that ignites your memory, bringing what has been forgotten to the surface. You feel as if you're being transported back to the Grey Garrison, to the Wardstone, Minago screaming in terror, covering her face with her hands, and Staunton Vane rushing to her aid. But they do not matter. The Wardstone does not matter. All that matters is the mythic power radiating out in waves from the future commander. Light, power, devastating might, the kind that could damage the very fabric of the plane. Too much power, excess, you. The realization is instant, as though you've always known what you only just grasped. You came into existence in the Grey Garrison in the very moment when Naminde called upon her mythic power for the first time. You are that power.
It seems you are in need of some words to bolster your spirit. And it so happens that I have some for just such an occasion. Live each moment as if it is your last. No one can ever take away your right to enjoy yourself to the full.
Wow, consider my spirits bolstered.
I am eternally at your service. All the same, please, pull yourself together. I truly am intending to enjoy myself to the very last, and I should like to share the fun with you.
No matter who or what I am, I just want to live. No one responds to your words. Your path lies ahead, and its end is already near. Okay. Oh, loot. So we are definitely getting into the, it saying, you're done? Okay, so we can go there. I assume that we can't teleport down to that area? No. Okay. Cool. Thought I would just double check. Yeah, so that very much to me was a, here's your final piece of lore. You will end the DLC very soon. Wait, we got two choices. We can head up here, or we can... Wait, why would we not just teleport down there? Because we can't reach. Okay, so you have to go all the way around. I see. I mean, this is kind of cool, but... Alright, yeah. Wait, is it wanting us to teleport in, like, small jumps? Yes, it is. Okay. So then we teleport here. Oh, right. Then we have this path, and we have that path. Wait, so I can just teleport straight through here? Yeah. Wait, oh, we've already been there. Never mind. That's just a way back to where we've been, I think. Okay. Marksman, blaster. This is a trash mob. Go up here and attack. Or just don't attack, I guess, at the end of that one. Whatever works best for you. Since when do you have that move? Wait, what was that you just did? The little attack out from yourself. That's the mythic power. Yeah, wait a second. Where is it? Oh. I can't, I'll check his buffs. I just realized what that is. That's the mythic power we had back in the Grey Garrison, right? Yeah, there we go. So you get 2 additional attacks per turn, a +5 mythic bonus to attack. All your attacks ignore enemy DR, automatically confirm critical hits, and deal at 100% divine damage. Every first attack you make during a round deals 4d6 divine damage in a line or a cone depending on attack type. You get 100% fortification, DR 10, and 20 acid fire sonic, and cold resistance. All your spells ignore enemy spell resistances and energy resistances. Enemies fail all saving throws against them. All healing and supporting spells additionally heal and grant the target fast healing 10 for 10 rounds. All offensive spells deal an additional 100% divine damage and makes targets sickened and shaken. My god. So wait, yeah, this is a buff that really we haven't seen since the Grey Garrison. Oh, I hadn't really realized there was going to be a story reason for that. I thought it was just like a generic buff that we were going to replace with our mythic powers later, but huh. The story reason is that Valmalos started
I'll make short work of this.
cutting some of it off, I'm guessing. Do you think the purpose of this small fight was purely to show you what the mythic power does? Or like what your new buff is? I think that's what that fight's purpose was. It was to say like, hey, you have this buff now. Be prepared to use it potentially. Either that or it's just like, hey, one last fight where you get to destroy the enemies that have been destroying you. And then it's just gonna go to the end. Whoa. Okay, so this is where we want to go. The only place where the camera can stick to. Quick save. It transported us to a slightly different position. I'm guessing there's something in the center here. Aha.
You cannot leave the repository as long as I am alive. Please return to your world and remain there until the end of time, as Eon Protocol dictates. Refusal to comply will be interpreted as a threat, warranting the use of violence.
As long as you are alive.
You said it yourself. As long as you are alive, but soon you'll be dead. Dead.
Dead.
Seal.
Dead.
Dead.
Sela Meshnik repeats the word dead several times with varying intonation, as though trying to find the perfect rendition. Right. Hello, Valmalos. I did as you asked.
Excess! Have you come here to gloat?
To tell us that you agreed to this lump of metal's terms.
Spurning our magnanimous offer? Or did you simply come here to stab us in the back?
We would have done the same if we were you. Now you will die, Excess!
Okay. I have no desire to fight. Well, Valmalos, help me deal with them.
The optimal behavior for this situation has been selected. Combat avoidance. Your request is denied.
I have no desire to fight you.
I cannot say the same.
It's good that you obeyed us and destroyed the Keystone without our help.
We were able to hold on to a scrap of our power for one little curse.
But like, I just was just clicking buttons. I didn't know what I was doing.
Prepare to die, creature.
Or don't.
If you like surprises.
Emerge victorious. I think I can manage that. We have extreme mythic buffs. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, what you've got literally does not matter to me. I will destroy you. I'm doing these buffs first because I'm going to use mythic suppression instead of an attack on turn 1. On the off chance it works. I don't think it will, but it didn't seem to say that it failed, so maybe it did work. I would like to end my turn. Cool, that worked. I'll actually use haste for the first time ever remembering to cast it, at least in this DLC. And then I'll assume that we're not going to get any more spells, and I'll just use transform. There we go. Because Woljif, for us, if you don't already know, has a thing where if we crit, he gets to use a spell as a swift action. I'm just going to assume that I'm not going to crit and just go for like the straightforward enhancement bonuses. And then we'll run him straightforward as a tank now. What is Greater Warp Wave? That's a new spell. Any creature within 60 feet from Sela Meshnik must succeed at a DC 31 Fortitude save or be affected by a greater warp wave. Possible warp waves are, and then it does a bunch of things. Okay, cool. Did we all pass? We all passed easily. Okay. Cool. As one of those, it goes into the category I would like to call things I'm too Aeon to understand. We killed it with 1 crit for 315 damage. It spawned more. But, okay, sure. I will activate this. You're obviously the real one. What's going on with all the others, though? Let's attack this one. Cool, that's fine. Woljif, go absolutely crazy. 10 attacks. Warp waves, dexterity damage to Bismuth. Woo. I'm not really worried about the dexterity damage to Bismuth. I'm trying to think how I cast a good spell here. I don't think I do. The answer. I'm going to take a step to the side and then start casting at you. And then Hellfire Ray. That was pretty good. Attack. Mark, shoot.
Prepare yourself.
Wow. Okay, a lot of misses, but that worked. Sela, you get your first turn of the combat. Believe it or not. I'm very happy that we killed the ones that were surrounding our ranged people. Are you currently fatigued? What's up with you? Oh, you're staggered. Oh. Oh well. I guess I'll mist-click and send you over here then. Right, one of those. Charge. Nice. Kill the real one. They all died.
Allow me to express my approval to your opposition to Silmeshnik. Your deeds will be entered into the annals of Axis.
Silmeshnik. I'll get the name right eventually.
You fulfilled the terms of our agreement, and now I am obliged to do my part. I will allow a portion of your mythic power to leave the repository and reunite with the commander of the 5th Crusade. The remaining part, which has gained consciousness, that is, you, will be placed in an amended repository world, created according to your preferences.
Okay, so the Azata and the Demon Mythic Paths do have other routes that they can go here. So that kind of lines up with my... It felt like such an Aeon DLC because we were an Aeon kind of line up. So there, I think Azata and Demon are probably the other two that get major stuff from this one from what we've seen. There was a lot of Demon talking during their one. There was a lot of Azata stuff. Although I guess Lich also had some unique stuff as well. So yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Trickster didn't seem to have very much, but maybe it does if you are a Trickster. Is Silmeshnik truly dead?
The probability is extremely high, but it is not equal to 1. There have been recorded instances where Silmeshnik appeared to have been defeated, but reappeared anew after several centuries. Theory: Silmeshnik is not a single entity, but a title passed from one protean to another.
That's an interesting theory. I'm not going to kill him. I agree to your terms, Valmalos. Now do your part.
Confirmed. Step forward, please.
Where are we going? Oh, I see. The wafting particles of the grey barrier before you are akin to a swarm of gnats. The commander of the 5th Crusade stands frozen in place. She was on her way to the final confrontation when she suddenly looked back, trying to make out something behind her. You stare at your own face, which belongs to another. This is the original, the one in whose image you were created. This is the life you are being permitted to live for so brief a time. It is not Naminde who is frozen in time. You are the one who has stopped in this moment. You wonder if Naminde will prevail over Areelu Vorlesh without you. For some reason, you hope that she will.
Please stand by.
The scrolls surge around Valmalos' form like streams of water, faster and faster, pumping magical energy into the surrounding space. You are moments away from giving the power you unwittingly stole back to its owner. What will become of my companions?
They are creations of mythic power, just as you are. The underlying principles of their operation are comparable to yours. They will remain with you in this repository. Please remain calm.
Valmalos, I want to discuss the world you will create for me.
Absolutely. This discussion will be scheduled after I have instilled a portion of your mythic power into the commander of the 5th Crusade. Please remain calm.
Why do I get the feeling we're being tricked? I hope you appreciate my sacrifice, Commander. Naturally, Naminde does not respond. She cannot respond. And yet you want to believe that she heard your words. The barrier is weakening. Mythic power fills you to the brim, eager to break out away from this prison and toward freedom. Your consciousness dims, unraveling in the flow of power. But there is no fear, for this is not the end. It is a new beginning.
The excess submitted to her creator and continued to exist in Valmalos' artificial world. The inevitable kept his promise, giving the excess the ability to change the world as she desired. After reshaping her reality and populating it with those dear to her, the excess knew, if not happiness, then well-deserved peace.
Okay.
The world did not notice when the commander's mythic power, so unjustly taken right before the final battle, returned to its owner. As for the excess, her existence was known only to a few, and they preferred to keep their silence.
Congratulations! You completed the Inevitable Excess DLC. Now, all your characters in the main campaign will gain additional mythic powers when they reach the official start of the 5th Crusade. Huh. Wait, so if you play the game again, you will gain additional powers when you start, like, additional mythic powers? So it makes all your future things easier? That's interesting. Or maybe it offers you a new mythic route or something, or like new mythic options. It's probably new options for your mythics, right? That would make sense. As in like new spells and new feats or something like that. Huh. Or maybe you get the accords as well. I don't know. It was interesting. I'm also interested to know what those changes are that it gives you. Yeah, those sound neat. Now, usually what I do at the end of a series, which I guess this is I will look at the credits, but I assume that they're identical to the other credits. Yes, there do not appear to be any credits for the... there are no credits for the DLC, so we're not going to go through them. So, yeah, I guess that is the end of the series. What did I think about the DLC? I quite liked it. I don't know why everybody was complaining about puzzles. I have to assume that your number of puzzles is, like, a mythic route thing. Like, whichever mythic route you went determines the amount of puzzles you got. I'll be honest, the puzzles that we got were basically just click on things until they work. Yeah, there were a few bits where we had to, like, brute force it, but, I mean, it didn't really matter too much. I guess some of them we also just accidentally got the right answer on, which probably made it quicker. Yeah. But yeah, I liked it. It's also... It has some interesting moral questions at the end for our particular route. So this is at the end of the Aeon route. It's spoilers in case for some reason you're watching this without having done the end of the Aeon route. But at the end of the Aeon route, you stop existing. But because our excess power is outside of time, that excess power will in theory still exist even after the main character stops existing and never existed. Or always existed because they're an Aeon, so that means that really the only real version of the thing is the excess power, which that's a little bit of a paradox, I would say, but hey, that did appear to be the point of the DLC, is that there were a few paradoxes here and there. But yeah, I quite liked it. It was, like, you know, it wasn't mind-blowing. The combat was pretty much samey in terms of what enemies you were fighting, but yeah, it was interesting. You got interesting quests. I think that was a solid DLC. I'm very confused about why that's mostly negative on Steam. Like, I think that was better than the Kingmaker DLCs that I played. I think that was, yeah, that was a solid DLC. Anyway, what we're going to do next is, it'll be the Monday after this video goes out, we are going to start the second DLC, which is Through the Ashes, which helpfully is in the bottom left-hand corner. Play as a humble citizen of Canabras, work together with new allies, and survive in the demon-infested city. Now, I believe that this is like a 3 to 5 hour low-level campaign, or at least that's what I've seen. It might be longer or shorter, I'm not entirely sure if I got the time right, but it's just a short like campaign at low levels. So this would be equivalent to the Farnholds one in Kingmaker. I can't remember exactly what it was, but basically it's a story that was happening away from the main story. And also, I believe that one of the future DLCs, not the third DLC, but they're doing like a second DLC run, is going to be a sequel to this DLC, if that makes sense. Like, it's going to be carrying on from that. That's at least what I've read. I don't know whether anything I have just said is correct, or whether any of it's confirmed, or just, you know, people theorizing. But hey, yeah, it's something to look forward to. I'm quite excited because we get to do something that we haven't done for a while with this next DLC, or at least I assume we do. We get to do character creation, so we can make a brand new character and try out some interesting stuff. So, thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you for the start of the second DLC on Monday. Thank you for watching, see you next time, goodbye.